Hello and welcome to my review on Days Gone. I have a lot to say about this game, and not much of it is good. But I'm going to start off with what I like the most of the story. The story is really good. Cause most of the time, zombie story games are like fucking like Dying Light, which has like the worst story in gaming history, or The Last of Us Part Two. But this game actually blew me away with the story. I liked it a lot more, and one of the main reasons I like it so much is the characters. The characters are a lot stronger than I thought it would be. Like Deacon, I was just expecting like a Kyle Crane just rip off, just fucking, just this cool guy who like just does good all the time. But no, Deacon is actually this really fleshed out characters with motives, goals, fucking complexity, everything. He is just a really good character, and I was very surprised about that. And I do like some of the other characters, like Boozer. He's just a very funny character. There's some characters I didn't give two fucks about, like the Colonel. I just want to leave the second half to another part of this video. But I did really like the characters. They're really fun. They work off each other. There's very sad moments at times, and just this whole like story unfolding was really good to see. And I do like the right. I like the concept of the bike. The bike is actually probably really good in this game, and I enjoyed like fucking driving around. Even though the meters you have to drive around is fucking insane, and I will get to that whenever I talk about the missions. But and I think the hordes is a pretty cool idea. Have like all these big fucking, because everything's scarier in numbers. So you'll have these like 14 million fucking zombies run at you, and it's scary, and you have to manage resources very well, which was pretty cool. And there's all different types of zombies, not as much as say like Dying Light or The Last of Us. You have like notes. They're like fucking children zombies. You have crows. They're also zombies. You can get infected animals, which is like one of the like. Every time I see a zombie game, I'm like, oh, I really hope there's infected animals, cause that is like the coolest shit ever. But yeah, they weren't used at all. You see them, you fight probably around two infected animals throughout the whole game. Yeah, there's these different types of zombies where they're like fucking big and strong, and they take a lot of bullets. You actually see them quite a bit. And then there's just regular zombies, which are called freaks, which is like the fucking worst name ever. Like, it's actually just, why can they not just call them zombies, like, instead of freaks? Like, I swear to God, the next zombie game is gonna call zombies fucking moaners. But yeah, and I did like the combat. It's very fun, fucking like shooting ass with like these big fucking LMGs and fucking combat shotguns or Tommy gun. There's a like wide variety of weapons, and you do get like cool melee weapons. Like you get like a fucking big, you get like a big baseball bat with a fucking like a blade right in the middle of it, and that shit fucks up. But that's where all my compliments end for the game. And this game is a game I'll never ever replay because how fucking bad the missions are. The missions are either drive. And there's always something. You always have to drive a certain amount of meters. It's always drive fucking 10,000 miles over to this here place. So you'll do that, and you'll either talk to someone, get something, or kill a couple zombies and go back. That is the whole missions. There's nothing deviate between them. And no, the fetch quests in this game are, I don't care how important it is to the fucking story, don't make me do fetch quests. There's actually a mission in here, we have to pick up 5 fucking lavender plants. Like what? And I didn't even mind the flashbacks that much, but whenever the whole second half of the game goes downhill so fast, I loved the story in the first half. Second half of the story lost grip a little, but it was still decent. But holy fuck, the missions in the second half of the game, I was gonna turn into a freak. I swear to God, just the whole thing is just so. It's just fucking fetch quest after fetch quest after fucking fetch quest. There's even escort missions. Yes, I'm not joking. And there's also missions where it's like turret missions where you just stand there and you fucking shoot a couple waves of zombies or men. And the thing is, in the second half of this game, holy shit, the enemies are tanky as fuck. You like one enemy will take about 1,000 fucking rounds of an LMG to the fucking face. It's just like the gameplay is just so tedious. And there's like the graphics in this game are really good. There's a lot of detail in the game, but holy fuck. I just cannot tell you how tedious the fucking missions are. There's even 4 stealth missions, hours of it too. Like, who goes, oh yeah, one of my favorite parts about the Spider-Man games is the MJ missions. Like, it is just so, so fucking annoying. And I don't know who thought it was a good idea to fucking track, and you have to do this thing where you have to, well, after you do the stealth mission, you have to listen to someone fucking ramble for fucking 5 minutes and then you go off and do another fetch quest. It is so fucking boring. And the thing is, I like the combat of this game. It's really satisfying just to mow down hordes of zombies and all that shit. But whenever the missions are this miserable and I did like the story. I thought the story was very good, but holy fuck, the missions and the driving absurd amount of fucking meters. Like you travel like fucking 3,000 kilometers away, and you're sitting there driving, and especially if it's at like this start of the game, and you're driving in your slow ass bike that has no grip, and you're like, oh, just get this over and done with. Just yeah. So if I had to give Days Gone a rating, I would give it a 6.5. I don't know how this game made a resurgence. Like, I think people only see games for the story and never the gameplay or anything else like that. It's just, oh yeah, the story's good, 10 out of 10, which I don't get. The fucking missions are miserable. I don't care how cool the hordes are. The gameplay is just utter fucking miserable. I'm fucking sick of picking up lavender plants. The second half of this game, you do nothing but pick up lavender plants. It is, or just plants in general, or fucking go after this infected, you shoot it, and then you fucking take it back to her. Oh, it's just so annoying. I don't care how important it is to the story. I don't want to fucking pick up plants. I don't want to do fetch quests, or escort missions, or trailing missions. It fucking sucks. But overall, I would give if I had to give Days Gone a score out of 10, I would give it a 6.5. Yet again, I did like the story. I liked the characters. I liked the hordes. I liked the combat. I liked the things. But holy fuck, those missions and fucking traveling a certain amount of distances is just so fucking tedious. But yeah, if you like this review, like, share, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.